live, girl.
Her up there. Oh my goodness. Oh,
We're
live.
streaming. I think we're streaming.
Hello. We are now live.
We are live. Yay. I'm trying to figure out how do I can't wait. Let me see if I can get on your live.
There you are, Sheba. I see you.
You see her live?
Yes, and I'm
Yes.
now.
So you can go ahead and share.
So do I need to go to your page, I think? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Oh, there she is. Now I see you live. And I am going to share to my page. Did you already share, Miss Jeimy?
I did. And it seems that we got 3 people. Is it us or is it somebody else? Because it's showing 3 people.
Come on in, click like and share as you join us in the room. We've got some exciting news for you. Okay, there we are. I can see it. Lovely.
Okay.
All right. When you get on in here with us.
All right, so we're live and the views are coming in. So take it away, Alisa.
I'm excited to be here with my sisters. We are a J.A.S group of women, and I can't wait to tell you all what J.A.S means. I just want to give all the beautiful ladies on this panel tonight an opportunity to first introduce ourselves, and we're going to start with the beautiful Sheba Wilson.
Thank you, Alisa. As she said, my name is Sheba Wilson, and I am a speaker, coach, and trainer with the John Maxwell team. I'm also an HR professional and expert and consultant here in the Turks and Caicos Islands. And I am just happy to be here tonight to talk about what we have planned for you, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to the discussion and the engagement from the audience tonight, and the announcement of the date that you do not want to miss.
Hang in there, we're getting closer. And the beautiful Jeimy Arias, my other sister, we can't wait to tell y'all what we've come up with. Wow, it's amazing. I'm excited.
Just like my daughter goes, she goes, hello, everybody, friends, sisters, brothers. I'm just excited to be here. Thank you for having me on. And we definitely have a lot of great things to share. Who am I? My name is Jeimy Arias, and I am a short, crazy Colombian woman, mother of 2 amazing kids. And they're my life, you know, my family is my life. And I've been in the business and finance, I guess, world for about 20 years. So I've been in corporate for a long time until I said, you know what, it's time to fulfill my purpose and do what God has called me to do. And I became a business life trainer, coach, and speaker with the John Maxwell team. And I couldn't made a better decision. It's one of the best things that I have done in my life. It has caused difference in my life, in my family, in friends. So it's just exciting. And that's what I do. And I'm a podcaster, so I have my podcast as well. And I work with a group of amazing women as well. We have also a podcast. So I got a lot of craziness going on, but it's good stuff.
Yes. Stay busy doing what you're called to do. That's awesome. Definitely. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Alisa White, and I have been in education leadership for several years. And a few months ago, I got the opportunity to take on my purpose to the next level. And I joined the amazing John Maxwell team and became certified as a speaker, coach, and a trainer. And I get the awesome opportunity to meet with these amazing women on the team, and we became sisters like from day one. And so months later, we're able to come up with our first team effort to bring to you, should we say it together? A vision board party.
Yes, we are having a party. Are you ready to have fun, enjoy it, and have a vision ready.
And this is no ordinary party. This
Mhm.
is an international J.A.S vision board party. Now, you heard me say the word Jassy. You've heard me say J.A.S several times. And Sheba, can you tell us exactly what J.A.S stands for and how we spell it?
J.A.S is spelled J.A.S, and it stands for Jeimy, Alisa, and Sheba.
And we're
Which is full of
Jassy.
jazz.
And Sheba is such a creative woman, and she gives us the just amazing sisters, because that is who God has created us to be, is absolutely amazing. And so we have planned, and we're rolling it out in phases so you all can get involved, get registered, and be ready for December 12th. December 12th is the vision board party, but prior to the vision board party, we will be hosting a live Facebook class where we will teach you how to prepare your vision board party. Now, ladies, we want to share with our audience that's listening tonight exactly why we need a vision board party. And we're going to share some of our own personal experiences with vision boards. And so we came up with, doing our little research, we wanted to just give you a little taste tonight. And we found that there are 5 major reasons why you want to have a vision board. Listen, 2020 is almost at the end, right, ladies?
Yes.
It's been an amazing year for me. That's how I feel. It's been challenging, but amazing. And we're closing it out with a bang, and we're getting ready for 2021, because that is going to be the year of even more amazing things. We're breaking glass ceilings everywhere.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
It's a choice, right? And what do we need to do? Be prepared. Because there's no luck. Preparation meets opportunity will bring everything to reality. That's what I like to tell myself. So I'm going to pick on my sister here, Sheba. You know, one of the reasons we found that a good reason why we should each have a vision board is because a vision board helps us clarify our goals. So I want to give my sister friend coach here the opportunity to speak on clarifying your vision and using the tool of a vision board to help with that.
Well, first of all, let me say that for a number of years, I have always practiced starting my year, 1, with a fast, and 2, by identifying what my goals are for that year and establishing an action plan to actually be able to achieve those goals. And I will tell you that in the years that I've been doing it, I think this coming year would make the 8th year that I have practiced that. Each year, I accomplish what I set out to do. And it's because I've been intentional about taking the time, in introspection and really determining what it is that I want for my life, what I envision for my life, and then writing out that mission, that statement of what it is that I'm going to set out to do in that particular year. So for each of us, those goals are going to look different, right? And that's why it's personal to you, and it requires you taking intentional action by, first of all, identifying what the things are that you're going to focus on for that particular year. And they can be a number of things. It may be in your professional life. It may be, doing some certification or completing a degree program. It may be going after that promotion. You have your eyes on that promotion. So you need to establish what are the things that I need to work on in order to be prepared, because as my sister said, it's preparation meeting the opportunity. So what are the things that I need to identify and be prepared for in order to be able to land that promotion? Right. And then another part of clarifying our goals is also being realistic about the time that it's going to take for us to be able to achieve the things that we want to set out to do. So I always say apply the SMART method to any goals that you're setting, right? That's important because you don't want to set yourself up for failure and, you know, to cause you to be discouraged or to feel as if I'm giving up on this effort because I never achieved the things that I set out to do. So you have to be realistic about the time that it's going to take. And that's why in addition to identifying your goals, you also need to be able to have the clear steps that it's going to take for you to be able to achieve those goals. So that is a part of the process of planning out that clarity that you found. So I'm going to leave that part because I know someone else is going to speak specifically about the planning aspect of it. But I want to say to you that in clarifying your goals, that you should seek to look at your life holistically, right? Your goals may be spiritual, they may be personal, they may also be professional, they may be family related, they may be wealth related. You know, let's be realistic, right? And real, and people have a number of different things that they want to accomplish in life. So this is all about you. Carve out the time that's necessary for you to think through what you envision for your life, because you have to be able to picture it, right? You have to see yourself where it is that you're saying that you want to go. So once you know where it is that you want to go, you have that clarity, the next thing is to be able to then write that out. And later on, we're going to talk about the roadmap and the steps that it'll take to get you there. So be intentional. A part of clarifying your goals requires you to also begin designing what that is actually going to look like. So we'll talk a bit more about that, but that's what I would say in terms of clarifying your goals.
That is so powerful. Thanks, Sheba. That is, and you led us right into the second point that we recommend. Creating a vision board, as you started off, the process does not start with putting pictures on a board. It starts with that plan that Sheba spoke of, and then it provides you a visual plan. So Jeimy has an incredible story of her getting through that first step and then physically putting a vision board together for herself, that literally she was able to watch them all come to reality. So it created a visual plan for you, Jeimy. Can you share for us how that visual plan kept you motivated and moving in the direction of your goals? And how did you see it actually happen?
Oh my gosh. Well, I never done, like, before I did my first vision board, I never did it before. Like, and maybe a lot of people relates to me as well. Like, we have the vision board in our minds, you know, like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to accomplish. But we also have to keep in mind that a lot of times just the visual part plays a very important role in accomplishing goals. You know, like, I mean, as human beings, and me especially, I am very visual. I like to see, I like to be able to have an idea, and like Sheba was saying, have a roadmap. And for me, when I did this vision board, and actually it's my very good friend, Denise Harris, she's the one that introduced me to it. And she has been doing this vision boards for years. And one day we had a ladies group in our church, and we said, okay, how about we do a vision board party? We did that. It was a group of about 12 women. Actually, no, it was like almost 20 of us. But that day there was 13 of us that attended that. And what we did is, okay, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I mean, I just did it for fun. You know, I mean, and again, the word intentionality, it's one of my favorite words. It's a word that sticks with me like almost every day, and I use it over and over. Because what is intentionality? It's the quality of mental state in your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, your desires, your hopes. And what is it that you do? Let's say I want to be able to make Alisa feel good. So for that, I am going to call her or check on her, at least twice, 3 times a week, because I want to check on her and let her know that I appreciate her and I want to know how she's doing. So that's being intentional, it's not automatic, but it's being intentional. It's saying I am going to do it and intentionally doing something. And it's the same thing with the vision board. I am intentionally going to create a vision board, and I am going to split it into different areas that I want to succeed in, I don't know, in this coming year. So for me, it was back in the year 2018 when I did this. And we took magazines, we got boards, and we got different things to decorate it. We got creative, and it was fun because I like to be creative. So if you are a creative person, this is a great, amazing project that you can do. Make it look sassy, make it look, whatever you want to do with it, professional, you can do whatever you want according to your uniqueness and your personality. And that's what I did. I just took a whole bunch of, magazines, and we started cutting out pictures. And I'm actually going to share with you, because, this became a reality for me, and not only for me, it became a reality for my family. And and this is my vision board back in 2018. And I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can just move the microphone.
I see it sparkling, and it definitely speaks Jeimy.
And you know what? I split it in different areas. For me, like the spiritual part, it's something that it's an essential part of my life, of my family. It's like God first. For me, God is first. He goes at the top of the list. And then, it's your family. And then it's service, anything else that you do outside from your family. So you need to have priorities, okay? So this is very important for you to keep in mind, have priorities. So for me, my priority was spiritually. So I put that I wanted to be able to serve God with my family. So I was intentional about it, taking my kids to church, praying with them, guiding them into the word, and leading them into the word. So I was intentional. So by me putting this, I was getting a big responsibility, being accountable for myself and for my family, to make sure that I was leading them in the spiritual world. And it made me, for me to be able to guide them, I had to do it myself. So it not only changed their lives, I had to change mine first. So that was one. Then I wanted to become a coach. I don't know if you guys can see it right here.
Yeah. 2018.
And you know what? I joined John Maxwell in 2019. That was 2019. This was back in November 2018 when I did this. So it was an idea. It was a desire. I didn't even know fully about John Maxwell. And different events in my life took me into it. And then I put that I wanted to travel. And yes, I have gone different places from 2018 until now. God has opened opportunities for me to go different places that I enjoy with my family. And then another desire that I had was I wanted to get a new home. That was a hard one right there. And I wanted to have another car. That was a hard one too, especially because at that time we were dealing with a lot of situations. We had a property in New York. We were struggling to sell it. It was difficult. It was hard just for us to sell the property. So for me, first I had to resolve a lot of problems that I had. And we're talking about credit. We're talking like there's a lot of things that come in place for you to buy a house.
Yes.
Okay, so this was in 2018. My credit was not the best. I was trying to sell a house in New York. And I was like, okay, it's going to be hard for me to do it in 1 year. But again, intentionality comes in place. And what had to happen? What needed to happen? Okay, work on your credit. You want to have a house. It's not just saying, I want to have a house. No, there's steps that you need to take in order to make that happen. Okay, you need to have a job. If you are sitting at home without a job and saying, I'm going to buy a house in 2 months, that is not realistic. Okay, so we need to be realistic. And there were steps that I had to take. So I had to get a better job. I had to fix my credit. I had to fix the problems in New York. But guess what? back, I closed on my house. And this was the vision board that I did in 2018. I closed down on my new home in December 30th, 2019. Okay. That was one day before the end of the year. So,
That's amazing.
and you know what? Other things, I mean, for us to get a car, and that's the thing, very important, faith. I mean, for me, I don't know. I know there's people with different beliefs and different opinions and different things, but I am going to speak for myself. For me, faith is a crucial and very important part of making it happen. And I put my trust in God first. And you know what? When you do that, he makes it happen. I don't know how. I mean, for us to get the car, my husband had an accident. He could have been killed in that accident. It was really bad. But God was good. He protected my husband, but it was somebody else's fault. So guess what? We ended up being able to acquire a new car. So, and that was in 2019. So these are the type of things that I'm saying. Faith, vision is powerful, but it's not just putting it there. It's making sure that you're intentional about every step that you're taking to make it happen. And for me to have that, you know what, that vision board, that was the last thing that I took down from my old house when I moved out. That was the last piece that came out of that house when I came. And now I build my new one. I have a new one. But today I can say we have a house, we have a car. I became a business coach, a life coach. I'm serving the Lord with my family. And those are things that I have been able to accomplish. Now it's time to go get new goals. So that's my story.
Goal Vision 2021. So what I'm hearing you say, sisters, is number one, have a clear vision and make sure it's smart. Mm-hmm. Make sure it's clear and you have it laid out step by step. And then when you get to the vision board now, you're visually putting pictures and symbols or anything that has meaning to that goal. But in the back end as well, as you wake up daily and you keep looking at that vision board, you're following those goals that you made up and holding yourself accountable, which takes us to the third point. The vision board requires that you think before you act. And we already said that. You have to be intentional. Thanks for saying that, Jeimy. So when you have these pictures, even if when you wrote your goals, they were still vague, you now go back with clarity and go through the steps of what it's going to take for you to get there. Mm-hmm. And then fourthly, a vision board can provide you, the vision board now becomes a roadmap. That roadmap. How many people believe, so many people, like Jeimy said, I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to be a coach, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That is awesome. And speaking it is beautiful, but you cannot accomplish anything without being intentionally aware and focused and committed and have an accountability process. As we come down to the end, the fifth reason why you need a vision board is it can provide you a sense of accountability. Mm-hmm. Now, as you heard both of my sister friends who are coaches say, you need a clear plan. You need to have it visually in front of you. And that's why we're putting pictures on a board. You need a roadmap. That one right there is where many of us tend to fall off because a roadmap is kind of like all over the place. Now, everything you plan doesn't always come out that way. So how would you ladies say we should get help if you have struggles with developing a roadmap and keeping an accountability process? How do you navigate in your own lives? Jeimy, you've already made the vision board. Sheba hasn't made one yet, and she's excited about it. I've made one before and pretty much see the same thing. I've outgrown that vision board. I absolutely need a new one, but my plans continue to be new and revived. How have you all been able to, first of all, create a roadmap? Second of all, a clear vision. First of all, a clear vision, get a roadmap and stay the process and keep yourself accountable. what tools have you been able to use along your journey? I'm going to go and we'll all just share on that for a little bit.
Okay, so there's a question in the Facebook. You're talking about the roadmap. I think this is the opportune time to talk a bit about the SMART plan, and that's actually what I use to hold me accountable and to plan out the specific steps that I need to take in accomplishing each of my goals. Like Alisa said, I've not done a vision board with pictures, but I do have a plan each year that's a written document in words. And so I'm going to just go through that for the purpose of the question that's in the comments. So with regard to the SMART plan, what it means is that you're being who is accountable for the steps in your plan, right? And most of them will be requiring you to be accountable, but there may be action steps that require someone in your family to also have a level of accountability depending on what the goals are. And then your steps have to be realistic. So key milestones or steps, and then attaching timelines for completion of each of those goals. So when you set a goal, you are being realistic about, how long it's going to take for you to accomplish that goal. So if your vision board is for 1 year, then the goals that you're setting for that vision board should be able to be achieved within the time frame of 1 year. If your vision board is specifically for your life, it may have a larger lifespan, so to speak. And so the time for each of those goals may vary. Some may take 2 years, some may take 5 years, but you need to be specific about the time frame that it's going to take to accomplish each of those goals. So your goals have to be specific. So no vague goals. Let's move away from setting vague goals. Like, I want to be a millionaire. Okay.
Good.
What does that mean? How are you going to become a millionaire? What are the steps that you're going to take to be able to reach that million dollar status that you're saying is a goal? What are the action steps for that? And how are you going to measure it? How are you measuring your success as you go along that journey? What is the time frame that you're going to become a millionaire, if that is your goal? So you can't just say my goal is to like Jeimy shared, own a home, but then you're not taking the time to assess and determine, what do I need to do to become a homeowner? What are the steps? So it may be saving a down payment. So how much money do I need to save each month to be able to meet the down payment requirement and meet my deadline of being able to buy this home or to build this home? So be specific, have actionable steps, be able to measure those steps, and then set key milestones along the way, and also make sure that you have a timeline for completion. And that's what the SMART plan does, and that's your roadmap, really. So the plan of this vision that you have for your life is your roadmap to get you there.
Absolutely. And thank you, Sheba, for keeping up with the questions, because I couldn't get into Facebook. So if any other questions, we just want to encourage you to start now posting your questions as we go through, sharing a bit more information. We'd love to spend some time answering your questions. And so the roadmap is created. And this is where I want to share my own personal experience, because of course I have these goals and I've made the SMART goal, and it is the most powerful tool. And as Jeimy says, for me personally as well, my faith is important. But, you know, in the 15 laws of invaluable growth, and you guys know, I think I talk about it every conversation that our brother and mentor wrote so many years ago, and it's such a tool for us, and it's really changing lives. He talks about the law of environment, and Sheba, you touched on that a little bit when you talk about sometimes it's going to be that your family members are going to have to be accountable as well, or you might need the involvement of other people. So what people struggle with, that's where we kind of get stuck a little bit, is moving past sometimes just creating that roadmap or having accountability in our lives. And that's when I say you should get a coach. That is exactly why we have gone out and gotten ourselves certified after all the years of personal experiences we've had as leaders in our different fields, and that we've had working in even in our churches as leaders and mentoring and coaching people. We wanted to know exactly how to go about doing that. So we've prepared ourselves to help you with creating your roadmap. And also, if you can't find anybody else, you have us as your coach. You've got not just a cheerleader, you've got an accountability person that's going to hold you accountable for that roadmap that you've created with your goals and your dreams and your purpose. And so I want to encourage you, if you're watching us right now, or you're going to watch this recording later, you're a part of Sheba's audience, Jeimy's audience, or my audience, reach out to us. Get a free consultation. I'm pretty sure all my sisters here, we offer a free consultation to just give you some feedback on exactly where you might be. And so get you on track, and don't wait for 2020. Get that now. Get that consultation now.
What is the word? Don't procrastinate. No, don't be waiting, because a lot of times, and one of the things that you guys agree with me is we have to be open to opportunities, you know, even in the middle of uncertainty, because the problem is that if you pass the door of opportunity and you get to the end and you pass it, guess what? It's too late. So we have to be with our eyes open. We never know when the opportunity is going to knock in our door, and we have to make sure that we're ready for that. We cannot be putting up excuses one after the other. And I want to do this and I want to do that, accomplish that. But we're putting excuses every single time. Like, we come up with more excuses about why we can't than saying why we can. And if we really want to do this thing, we're going to have to put the excuses on the side and jump. Sometimes we're just going to have to jump, and we might be scared. It could be crazy and I don't even know. But we're going to have to jump in if we want to see it. We will not be able to accomplish different results by doing the same thing. Okay, so we have to make sure that if we have to do something different, then let's do it. But there's a result that we want to accomplish. So
exactly. And I promised I was going to share my own story, even as I've recently started my coaching practice and my business as being a speaker and a coach professionally. And so I come up against the fact of, I have written so much, I've got an overflow of content, but in the law of environment and the law of design, you have to be intentional. This is when the laws just come on top of you. And so as I tried to think, okay, which coaching lane I want to go down, there were so many options. And I just, at the beginning of it all, I was like, listen, I'll just coach anybody that needs help, because I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. And you know what? One of my very good friends, who's also a coach, said, you're incredible, but girl, you need to focus on something here for a minute. And I'm so blessed to have you all and so many other great friends that are also coaches. So my environment, and I have a family, my immediate family, man, they will hold you accountable like nobody's business. I got a sister, she'll check you like in a New York minute. Okay. So I'm sitting here, I have to really build my website and build out my plan. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so right. If I'm going to go do everybody. I'm not going to help anybody. Jamie said to me, girl, we just do that. So I got on the phone because my environment is full of resourceful people who are either are going in the same direction or have accomplished what I'm shooting for in one way or in all the ways. And so I pick up that phone and I got on the phone with my two sisters here and my other good friend that's also a coach. And I'm just like, here, I'm stuck. And this is what I'm saying to you. You might get to where you're creating that roadmap for yourself and you get stuck. And let me tell you, these two coaches, I'm so blessed. They came on so rich with me. They held me accountable like this. And it was precise and on the spot. And then Jeimy got with me on the phone and she literally coached me because she's a business coach. She coaches entrepreneurs. And she got with me, okay, so what is it that you really want to do? What is it that who do you really want to help? She had me describe exactly what they look like. And let me tell you, by the end of that day, I had a clear mission statement. It might need a little bit work and it might change, but she even got me, I wrote 4 sentences. I think by the time we're done, I had 1 sentence that said everything that I want to do and how I want to serve and how I want to show up in the world in this phase of my life. And that's the magic and the beauty of coaching, ladies and gentlemen, young men and women who are in college, business executives that don't even really like your job or your position. You want to get with one of us to help you create that roadmap, to dig deep and dive and connect exactly with what you know you were created to do. You don't even have to figure it out. That's what my other friend said to me, Charles. He said, you don't have to go looking for your purpose. It's right there. It's been there all along. Just get a hold of it. Right. And so when you get coaching, when you work with one of us, we're helping you, first of all, pull it, bring it to the surface and plan for it and move in the direction with your clear vision and your roadmap. Now you got your happy vision board that you look at every day when you wake up. And you also learn how to design an environment and a team of people that will hold you accountable. And where are you going? You are going to a life of abundance, a life that's purpose and one that you're very happy with and peaceful. Jeimy, what is the island? Jeimy gave me an island yesterday.
I even told her, I said, girl, what is the heaven island that your people want to go to? But what is the hell island where they are stuck in right now and they can't get out of it? So just think about, and you know what, and I'm going to be quick with this because it's a testimony and that's the power of coaching. I got this client that I'm working with. She's an amazing woman, but you know what? When she came to me, she was afraid. She was scared. And you know what? She's so talented. She is a baker. She bakes beautiful, amazing cakes. This woman, I'm telling you, but she was scared. She was scared to leave corporate until life just pushed her out of being in corporate. And she ended up not having a job and not knowing what to do. We got together, we sat down, we did the roadmap, we even did the financials. There were so many things that we did and she was scared. This is what I got from her today. If you guys can see it. I don't know. Oh my God.
No,
I think the light.
Yes.
Okay, right there. Can you see?
What does it say?
What is this thing? This is the rental agreement.
Oh!
She just signed the agreement today for her new bakery. It's a coffee shop. It's a little cute house where she's going to be opening up her own business. She jumped, scared, but she jumped and she did it. And she's actually opening the place next month, the first week. She didn't even think about that a year ago. A year ago, she was comfortable. She was probably very comfortable in the place where she was, but she had a dream and she was scared. What's the difference now? She had to get out of her comfort zone and jump. Scared, but she jumped. And this is the testimony. These are the powerful things that this woman and I can help you achieve and get to.
Exactly. Sheba, I want
Ladies,
you to talk a little bit about accountability.
So I wanted to say something, right? Because we're all coaches, right?
Yes.
And listen to what Alisa said. She has a coach,
That's
right?
right.
So we're not selling you some gimmick that doesn't work. We know that coaching works because each of us has coaches. Like
Yes, several.
what coaching is, and there are a lot of myths about coaching, but I'll tell you what coaching really is. Coaching is not sitting down with a friend who tells you what to do. Coaching is actually someone listening to you and helping you to work through your own thoughts, your own ideas, and coming to the answers that you need to be able to move forward. That is coaching. It is powerful because
It is.
what a coach does is asks you the difficult questions, the pointed questions that are going to cause you to think. And when you hit a roadblock, we know how to ask you the questions that are going to cause you to have clarity, right? That is what coaching is. Coaching is not what I see a lot of. I mean, honestly, coaching has been watered down. Let's talk the real story. Like there's a coach out there for everything. Everyone is a life coach today, but not everyone is really a coach. So when you're looking for a coach, John Maxwell is a leadership guru, right? World renowned. His principles work. They are tried and proven. We have over 30,000 coaches in the John Maxwell team. We have been trained. We know what we are doing, okay? So when we say to you that we can work with you to help you to get from where you are, you know, sometimes you find yourself stuck in a rut and you don't know how to move forward and you just feel as if you want to give up because you've tried everything and nothing works. We know how to get you to work through those emotions and thoughts to be able to figure out what it is that you need to be doing and to carve out those action steps so that you can begin to move forward. And like Jeimy shared, her client, you know, she was actually forced to take action.
Yes.
Had she not lost her job, she probably never would have moved forward because she would have been stuck in fear. And that happens. Fear is paralyzing. And so when you have a coach working with you, we help you to recognize when you are limiting yourself, when there are self-limiting beliefs at play and causing you to freeze and stay in safety instead of moving forward into growth. So, you know, that is what coaching actually is. We're not your girlfriends who are going to sit down and tell you what to do. We're
and have a patty,
come and find
party. Oh, yes. I feel sorry for you. No.
Oh, girl, yes, you should leave him. No, you should marry him. Not, we, that's the thing. And so when we're talking, we go, so do you want me to tell you as a coach? Or do you want me to talk? Do you want me to respond as a coach? Or do you want me to be your friend? What are you, what's your goal? Because the coach is going to give you the hard questions. We're not going to play with you. It's going to be real. And that's when I refer back to the law of environment. Look, you might not be blessed like us to have, a dozen friends who are coaches in different areas. We got health coaches. We've got, so you might not be blessed like that, but definitely think about the people who you have in your life. And if they're not holding you accountable for your own dreams, and for your own good, honey, you need to check that for 2021, okay? Yeah. And so we can't say enough. And I like that Sheba spoke exactly what coaching is. Coaching is not therapy. You don't come in to work with us so we can hold your hand for the rest of your life and sit here and moan, let you moan. We're here, listen, we're here, like Sheba said, to ask you the hard questions and let you go on the inside what you know is already there, but you just have not been able to access this. Like Sheba said, maybe because of fear, maybe because of doubt, maybe you've just gone through so much in your lives. And now each of us women here, we have a story. And that is why we're so passionate, because we didn't just come from, you know, all bed of roses and just wake up one day and want to leave corporate world or leave this and leave that to become coaches. We have something that we want to bring to the world, and we had to make the decisions that you are getting ready to make as you join us on this vision board party. It's a process, okay? That is why before the actual party, we're actually going to have a class where we're going to teach you the steps to get to where you need to be, to where you're actually putting it in picture form, because visualization is an important process. I just want to share with you really quick a few pointers of visualization. Visualization, you need to just sit with yourself before you start writing down these goals. Sit in a quiet place, clear your mind, get in touch with who you are, and then imagine your goals and write them down. That's all I'm going to give you. If you want more, reach out to one of us. We'll help you. And then we have the class coming up before the party. Stay on track. It's go time. It's the 12th of November. Let's go. Alexa just told me last night, I've got 6 weeks, 12 days before Christmas, which gives us about 7 more weeks in the year. And I love the number 7. Let's get this going. So I'm going to give my friend and sister Sheba to give us those dates. And I want you to stay tuned, because we're going to be sharing our links. And if you're not registered for the vision board party, and when you register for the vision board party, you're automatically registered for the class. And we have a series of emails that we're going to send you that will help you with the prep work and the writing of your vision and your plan. Then we're going to come the week before the actual party, and we're going to have a class where the 3 of us are going to be teaching the class to help you get the materials and your vision finalized to put on the board. And then we're going to celebrate. Then we're going to party.
Isn't that amazing?
You gotta work before you party. So go ahead, Sheba, take it away.
All right. Yes. So here are the dates that you need to mark down on your calendars, right? So on Thursday, December 3rd, we're going to be having another Facebook Live session at 8 p.m., right? So mark that down on your calendar. December 3rd, 8 p.m., Facebook Live. And then on Saturday, the 10th of December, not Saturday, the 10th of December, we're going to have, and that's Thursday, the 10th of December, we're going to have another session for you. This time it will be the actual training for how to put together your vision board. That is going to take place at the party. We'll talk about that after. So December 10th, we're going to be having that class at 8 p.m. And then on December 12th is the actual J.A.S. International Vision Board Party,
which is a Saturday. So no excuses.
Yes, Saturday, December 12th at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yes, which means Arizona, it will be 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So wherever you are, we will make sure that's why we created a registration. We're going to have individual pages. So if you're following Sheba and you're following Jeimy, you're following Alisa, you get to sign up directly with us. You don't have to worry. Your information is not going out of bounds. It's still with people you know, like, and trust. However, this whole system that we're gifting to you all to close out your year, to prepare for what I believe is going to be the grandest year of all of our lives, 2021, it's well over $200. We are giving you guys this as a gift. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Bon appetit.
We're giving you as a gift. So take the step. And if you're watching us right now, even if you're watching the recording, go ahead at the bottom and say, sign me up. That's all I want you to type, sign me up. And we will track you and get you the link directly. However, coming on our Facebook page in the next couple of days, we will be posting. If you're already on our mailing list and you're part of our client base, you will get that already. You will get it directly. But if you're not, we will be posting. Click on the link and it takes you 30 seconds. Put your name, your email address so we can get you going and set up for that. So ladies, isn't this an awesome gift? And what would we do if we had this a few years ago?
I'm telling you, and you know what? I think that's probably worth more than that.
Yes.
So, because it's invaluable. We're gonna help you to create a roadmap for something that is gonna change your life forever. If you're serious and you're intentional, okay? Because be aware, you know, if you're not serious about it, all you're going to be doing is crafting a nice board to put it on a wall or maybe to put it behind, you know, in a closet or whatever. But if you're intentional about that, you're crafting a very important part of your life and you will not regret it because it's going to make a difference for the rest of your days of your life. So take it seriously. This is very valuable.
Yes.
And come in, just say, sign me up. And we're there to make sure that you get signed up.
Yes, yes. And so look out for the links. Sheba, do we have any other questions from the live feed?
Someone had asked, but what if you don't have a clear view of what your goals are?
You got to be in the class. You got to sign up.
Exactly why you need to sign up.
And you can also reach out to one of us regarding possibly doing a coaching session with you. So you can learn more about that service if that is something that you need, right? So join the class and definitely reach out to us regarding learning more about coaching services.
Exactly. And that's exactly why we're doing this. That's why we created a sign up process is created, because we can come on here and just say, oh, let's make a vision board. We're very intentional about the process here. And we know that, again, like we clearly said, you're making that clear plan. And Sheba went through and taught us how to set up that SMART group. We are being very intentional and we're very step-by-step in this process, because we know a vision board, like it's not just pictures and it's not just goodwill and hopes. It is goals. It is goals. And everybody's hashtag goals, hashtag relationship goals, hashtag wifey goal, hashtag all these goals. Listen, it's nice to hashtag, but listen, there's work that goes behind the hashtag, okay? So we're helping you get a kickstart on setting up your goals. Hashtag real life goals, hashtag purpose, hashtag vision board party, International Vision Board Party of the Years by the J.A.S sisters over here. So get signed up. That's all we can tell you. And if you can't wait for us to get that link to you, if you go to our individual websites, you already know where that is. It's right at the top of each of our pages. Go there and subscribe. We'll just transfer you. Put a note that says Vision Board Party.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
So
and it's so exciting. Take a look at how many people it's putting likes, it's putting comments, they're sharing. I mean, come on, spread the word, share it with your friends. Do it now, okay? Come on. Hit that button, share. It doesn't take you more than 3 seconds. Do it now. Share with your friends. You are not only going to be helping yourself, you're going to be helping a whole bunch of people. It's about adding value. It's about helping somebody else, a neighbor, somebody that needs you. This could make a difference in somebody's life. Don't keep it to yourself. Come on, push that button. Share.
And the fact that you are going to be clear about your goals and your vision for your own life, you're going to be walking in your purpose, and that is changing lives. You see, that's why we're smart. We know that this is going to go way beyond us. And listen, I'm sitting here thinking, Lord, let it rain on me. Because when we plant a seed in your life and you're walking in your purpose, guess what? We are beneficiaries of your life and your blessing. And so just go ahead on and start paying it forward. That's what you do. You're like, well, why, if it's cost so much, why are you guys doing it for free? Listen, we're planting a seed into your life. Jump on it and take it now. Okay. So I'm going to get
wait, JMT DNA. We are people of value.
adding value.
Yes, yes. And you know what? We're going to be helping you. We're going to be helping you lead your life so you can help others. You can lead the way for others. Everything falls and everything rises on leadership. So we're going to help you to start leading yourself first. Because you're not falling, you're rising. That's what we're doing. We're rising.
And we're going to stay at the top. Any other questions we had in there, ladies?
No, I don't
see. Well, hello to everyone. We got a whole bunch of, we got Chin,
Olivia,
Jenny's. My goodness. Look at all these people we got on. This is amazing.
Thank you all for watching. And we know that it's been a blessing for you. And we can't wait to see you on the inside. Again, we're going to have the next our next session where we're going to go live. Again, it's going to be open to the public. So when we come back again, what date is that, Sheba?
Let me just remind you of the dates, to write these dates down, put them in your calendar, put them in your smartphone, make sure you don't miss these dates, right? So the next Facebook Live session where we're going to be on our Facebook pages, December 3rd at 8 p.m. That's Thursday, December 3rd at 8 p.m. And then we have the actual vision board training that takes place on December 10th at 8 p.m. Thursday, December 10th at 8 p.m. And the actual jazzy international vision board party is going to take place on December 12th at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yes.
Mountain Standard Time.
Yes.
Okay. So those are the dates. Mark them down. Make sure they're on your calendar. And, look out for the notification for live. You can make sure that when we go live, you're able to join us and get this solid training and sign up to be a part of the Vision Board Party. Like we said, this is an investment. It's not free. It's an investment of our time in your development, in your growth, so that we can see you reach your true potential and accomplish all of the goals that you would put on this vision board, right? We are partnering with you to get you where you want to be and where you need to be.
Exactly. Thank you so much. So I just want you all to be clear that these lives, the next live will be open to the public, but you will only be a part of the actual party in the class if you're signed up, because that will be a closed, those will be closed events. So just don't think, oh, well, I'll jump on that day when the party. No, you have to be engaged.
They won't see it.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it. It wouldn't be live. It's only for the people who register. And so just please don't miss out.
Yes, and for those persons who went ahead and put in the comments, they want to be signed up, we will be contacting you with the link so that you can register. So we're noting all of that, and we will send you the link.
Okay.
Yes. So we have had an amazing conversation, and we are fired up and excited to see you guys succeed. We're partnering with you for your success and for your fulfillment. And so on that note, we want to say, we're going to rock out of here and say thank you for watching, and we're going to see you all soon.
That's what we know how to do it.
Yes, we are fearless. We're on fire. We're ambitious. We're courageous, and we are overcomers.
Amen. Amen. And we got the eye of the tiger because we got great vision. Come on, let's go with that vision board. Sign up.
Yes. Thank you. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.